in Booger Woods. He never did a lot of harm in the world, but he never did do no good. People didn't think too much of him, they all thought he acted funny. Old man didn't care about people anyway, all he cared about was his money. He'd stuff it all down in mason jars and he'd bury it all around. And on certain nights, if the moon was right, he'd dig it up out of the ground. He'd pour it all out on the floor of his shack and run his fingers through it. Yeah, Lucius Clay was a greedy old man, and that's all there was to it.
But I couldn't believe it, just had to find out for myself, and I couldn't conceive it. Like I never want to listen to nobody else, and I couldn't believe it. Just had to find out for myself. There's some things in this world just can't explain.
People boys was all white trash. They lived over on Carver's Creek. They were mean as a snake and sneaky as a cat and belligerent when they'd speak. One time the oldest brother said, "Y'all meet me at Wooley Swamp later. We'll take old Lucius' money and we'll feed him to the alligators." They found the old man out in the back of his shack with a shovel in his hand. 13 rusty mason jars he just dug up out of the sand. And they all went crazy and they beat the old man and they picked him up off of the ground. They threw him in the swamp and they stood there laughing as the black water sucked him down. Then they turned around and went back to the shack and they picked up the money and ran. They hadn't gone nowhere when they realized they were running in quicksand. And they struggled and they screamed, but they couldn't get away. And just before they went under, they'd hear the old man laughing in a voice as loud as thunder. That was nearly 50 years ago, and you can go by there still yet. There's a spot in the yard in the back of that shack where the ground is always wet. And in the summer nights, and the moon is right down by that dark footpath, you can hear 3 young men screaming, and you can hear one old man laugh.
If you ever go back in the Wooley Swamp, well, you better not go at night. There's things out there in the middle of the woods that make a strong man die of fright. Things crawl, things fly, things creep around underground. And they say the ghost of Lucius Clay is up and it walks around, but I couldn't believe it. Just had to find out for myself, and I couldn't conceive it. I never would have listened to nobody else, and I couldn't believe it. Just had to find out for myself. There's some things in this world just can't explain. There's some things in this world just can't explain. Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. It's all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day there was born. Straight on the curves, fighting the hills. Someday the mountain might get him, but the Lord never will. Making their way, the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law would allow. I'm a good old boy. They keep us showing my hands and all my face on TV. Just a good old boy, wouldn't change if we could. Fighting the system like a 2